Warning: this podcast may feature adult language and themes and is not suitable for younger audiences. You have been warned.
Hello and welcome to the Hapless Heroes podcast. My name's Dave and I will be your dungeon master for this evening. Let's go ahead and intro the group. Starting on my left, playing Paradil, we have Zach.
Oh, hey, it's me, Zach. I play Paradil.
Yes, he does. And to his left, we have Francesco playing Felix.
Hello.
We have James playing Hoblet the Smasher.
Good evening, friends.
Joe playing as Ezra.
Hey, what's up?
And last but certainly not least, Mike playing as Quinn.
I'm here.
Present.
For those of you that didn't turn in, unfortunately, last time on Hapless Heroes, download last week's podcast and listen to it. Anyways, we approached a door after we heard some commotion behind it. If I recall correctly, we fumbled through the door.
I think we all did.
We encountered a gentleman we referred to here as Top Knot, one of the worst enemies
You guys were
we've
calling him
encountered.
Leatherface last
Leatherface, yeah.
Leatherface, Top Knot, whatever we can tack onto a horrible
Top
bomb.
Knot.
He had a couple cronies as well as a spellcaster along with him.
And boy, did he smell.
After dispatching of them in great fashion, I feel like we had a phenomenal lack of nat ones. Not to jinx us for this week, but it was a strong fight by the fucking heroes we showed up to play. We finished them off. We got through, we opened the portal and sent 31 squared home. And now we have a child who we've taken from his parents, and we need to figure out how. Oh no!
He jumped through the portal.
Tobbi jumped through the portal. I forgot that.
That fucking sneak.
So now Tobbi's on the other side of the portal. We have since left, and we're deciding how to tell a child's parents that we no longer have their child in this dimension.
He slipped into an alternate plane.
And we don't want to come across looking like pederasts, because that's the last thing we need in this budding group.
Oh, hey, we're all grown people, all grown men, and we disappeared with your child, and now he's not here.
Now he's gone. And Paradil found a magical scimitar, which
He totally left with a
rather
magical
fucking
robot
smitten
that
about.
you didn't know about.
Yeah.
So here we are,
Take
trying
it.
to figure out life.
Pretty much.
So for the four of you who are here, not counting the one of you who's not here, but we'll cut you in just a moment, here you are in a ziggurat filled with corpses and minus one preteen boy.
Which is proving to be more of a problem than the fucking bad guys.
Yeah.
So have we settled on, sort of at the end of the last episode, have we settled on, like, leaving a note in the middle of the night, not doing this face-to-face, sort of breaking up over text type of deal?
I was supposed to sneak in as
Yeah.
an idea.
I like that, and mostly because I'm going to mess up talking to these kids' parents. I know that
I don't
for a
want-
fact.
I don't want to.
I think we should just do it face to face.
You can-
And have Quinn.
Wow. Just
Work
just
his
go to
magic?
Voluntel Quinn to do this.
Beep,
I'll back Quinn up.
beep.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the bus backing up over Quinn.
Well, who's the most charismatic?
I mean, Quinn's confidence level is definitely high. I just don't think that it's that high.
I just don't see it going well. Unless we get a real high roll, I don't see it going well. I just
Well,
say
you don't
we
know that. Yeah.
we
Yeah,
sneak
right.
in, we give them a note, and we get the F out of there and on to our next adventure. Anyone object to this? Strongly?
Paradil does.
You want to talk to their parents?
I will.
I won't.
I'll stand back in the field while you go up.
Uh,
All right. Peridot wants to go. Let's go back. Let's head back to the house then. Let's head back towards Tobby's
It's
house.
pretty late in the evening, so they're not awake right now. However, let's say it's about midnight. You are maybe about an hour and a half walk from the farmstead.
Get there pretty early in the morning.
You get there at about 1:30 in the morning.
1:30.
I feel like a terrible person right now.
And you probably are, however.
Like, can we just leave? Can we just not do this? Like, can we just? Why is this? I just don't like. Why is this our responsibility?
I could come back to bite us in the ass. I mean, we were the
Why? Because
the
his
last
kids' feeble
ones.
old parents are gonna come after us? I don't know.
Now, my question
You
for
have a
you:
It's the middle of the night.
I know I'm
So-
not here, but he left a note for his parents.
Hoblet is less scared of these monsters he's fighting, and yet is fearful of a lowly farmer.
I just think we're gonna end up in jail.
I believe it
Cops
would
are
be-
shooting people. I just think we're gonna end up in jail.
I believe it would be quite cowardly to leave without a personal word to these parents.
Fair enough. We'll head to the house. Let's take rest. Head to the house in the morning and break the news to the parents.
You can absolutely take a rest here, since, well, frankly, the bodies here aren't getting any deader. Or more alive.
Is this time for
Whatever. How long are you guys going to be resting for?
Well, we can take a night rest. Isn't that a long rest?
That would be a long rest, yes.
So we can take a long rest here and get us through to the morning.
Yes.
Who's gonna give us a montage?
Montage.
It's a sleeping montage. The bodies stink like hell when you wake up montage.
Gross. The maggots are everywhere. Gross.
Yeah, did that ziggurat have any hay or any comfy sleeping spaces?
They had like set up like some.
Just for those listening, Hoblet just pushes a couple of the fresher bodies together and just.
That's the most Hoblet thing you've ever done.
You haven't lived until you slept on some corpses.
If you haven't slept on a bed of dead corpses, I don't want to know you, frankly.
All right, so the long rest has ended. The bodies are rank, and you have awoken.
So, against Hoblet's better judgment, it sounds like we are heading to Tobby's house.
You are heading towards Tobby's house, yes.
So we make it there around,
Well,
9:30?
Yeah, let's say it's about 9:30 in the morning, and you have reached the farmstead.
Hoblet's going to sit down somewhere.
Hoblet sits down somewhere in the field.
Yep.
What's the scene here? Like, what do we see?
It's still a pretty pleasant morning. You don't really see any movement yet on the farmstead. Nobody's out and about just yet.
9:30 a.m.
That is correct.
Easy.
9:30 a.m. They got other shit on their mind.
I got shit to do today.
Quinn kind of takes a look into the windows, see if there's anyone in the house.
You don't see any movement right away. You do see, you're looking into the kitchen, you see a couple of used dishes on the table.
So they're awake.
Yes, 2 of them have been eaten from. 1 has not.
Oh, someone's nervous. Someone's worried.
I'm gonna say, since it was Peridot's idea to come, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Quinn turns
Well,
to Peridot,
one
kind
of those
of.
plates. One of those plates is for.
Oh,
boy.
Tobby.
The boy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Made Tom
Yeah, I nod to
breakfast.
Peridot. I just kind of give him a heads up. Yeah, there's nobody really around.
We're
I
still
don't really
in
know
the
what he
field,
wants to do.
by the way.
Yeah, for the record, Hoblet and Ezra are just chilling in the field.
I'm standing with my arms crossed.
Yep. I don't want to be on any security cameras anywhere.
Peridot's feeling a little sick to his stomach.
Okay, so right now you don't see anybody through the windows. 2 bowls of breakfast have had some food taken out of them. 1, it appears to be porridge, although you're not really looking that closely and can't smell through a closed window.
Nor do I care.
Yeah. Has some stuff in it.
Alright, well, I think since it was Peridot's idea to come, then I gotta make the first move here.
Yeah, and I Quinn's gonna back him up.
Appreciate it.
I kind of give like a little, hand gesture to the other two.
Feels a little sick to his stomach, but he,
I got your back.
he puffs his chest out, walks up to the front door, and gives it a knock.
Should we address Zero, by the way?
Oh, right. Zero was with us.
Yeah.
He's still with you guys, right?
Yeah, Hero's with the group. He's just kind of hovering in the background.
Sure. Okay.
Does he sort of have like the
He-
1,000-mile stare from his
A little bit.
2-week
He's
excursion?
he's a little emotionally drained right now.
So he's with them, not us.
Yeah, he's with the backline group.
Zero's
He
emotionally
just
drained.
doesn't
The
have
robot.
enough
The
give a
robot.
fuck
I
to
just want to
really.
make sure that
And to
we're both-
recap
Yeah.
from last time, I don't think we got to that in the recap.
Oh, yeah.
But the reason why Zero may be a little phlegmatic at this time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he went through a time
He went
warp.
through a portal and went on a 2-week adventure, and we haven't really covered it. And
But you will hear it soon, at some point. Special episode.
Stay tuned.
Spooky.
it is 3 spooky 5 me.
All right, back to the task at hand.
Back to the task at hand. There's a knock on the door, and nothing. Silence.
Okay, I turn to the only member of my party with me.
Okay, so at
What do you
this
think we should
point,
do?
Quinn pretty much assumes that they've probably realized that Tobby's missing and is probably looking for Tobby. So I'm going to say we can either search for them, which may or may not be a waste of time, or we can leave the note that we initially had decided upon. At least to give them, when they come back to the farm, some sort of knowledge of what happened, rather than...
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Okay.
I mean, at least they
This
know
note.
we've attempted to be here.
Should we leave our own note? Should we amend the note that we have?
Well, so I pull out, my little, pad that I carry around with me and my
Okay.
quill and ink, and I just start kind of cursively jotting a note down.
Kind of like a Kill Bill style. In a few years, if you still feel sore about it.
I know that Ezra and I are like back in the field, but I'm just curious as to
we
what the
skipped
note
right past the
that you're
apology.
writing.
Right on to the come get some.
By the way,
gonna say
if
the
you want to
same
kill
thing.
us, you're more than welcome.
No. Let's not
So-
do that.
So, I'm just a little curious for the audience sake. What does the
What
note
is on this
say
note?
on the door of the parents, along with the note that says that their kid that we took disappeared into another dimension and is not coming back? How are you breaking the news to them? Like, what does the note say?
Way to
I'm
put a
just
dude on the
curious.
spot.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what...
I'm just curious.
Yeah,
Quinn's
Because like what I'm
You know what
picturing,
terms
what
would
Hoblet
be?
would
We're
write
just
would
gonna
be
have
like,
probably a really abrupt and hard cut in the audio, and then boom, it just you wrote it in 2 seconds.
Right, that's what I'm
Yeah,
That's what
the
I'm
magic of radio
Oh, look.
makes us sound way more competent than
No, but
we
really, guys,
frequently
Quinn
are.
is amazing and
Quinn came up
eloquent.
with it right on the spot.
"Hi, we're a band of adventurers. Your son hired us.
We're
He
alien
gave-
I mean, they
adventures.
met
We
us.
have met them.
Yeah,
Long
the father
story
met
short.
us.
Yeah, but we
Yada,
lied.
yada,
Oh, we
yada.
lied to you. You met us. We were the guys who helped on your farm. We lied to you. Your son was hiding a robot that opened a portal to another dimension that we allowed him to jump through. We didn't chase him or try to open it again.
I mean, he is sort of.
Oh, and he gave us
sort of
probably the
slipped
only
through.
valuable thing that your whole family fucking owns.
Now, just to
Okay.
remind you,
P.S.
you're,
How's the
Diamond
roof?
Bears?
you're
He just
sitting
stole it?
sadly in
Assume
a
it
field.
wasn't his.
Where
Where the
It
fuck
had-
does a kid
it-
like that get a dime? He's been
it
slanging dope
had
for 5 years.
I thought it was
Ears
31
on
square.
it. It came from the Modron.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had such a large moral dilemma in a game like this. Like, this is actually phenomenally amazing.
Yeah, I wrote all kinds of stuff. And really, I could have written nothing and just let you guys play out a moral conundrum for 2 hours.
I mean, we're still good with not doing anything, not
Like-
leaving the note, just leaving.
Yeah.
I think the note should just say,
I really wish I was there right now.
I think we
well,
should write it from
We're getting
Tobbi.
there.
No, I
I
know.
know
2 notes from
where I
Tobbi?
want you
No,
to
I think
be.
we should write
I
it.
Tobbi
think it
already wrote it,
goes
though.
to this
I
place.
just want to
We should
shout
write
this
one
in.
for him.
He already wrote one. That's what we're taking back to the house. We have a note from Tobby to his parents.
We can't make our own signed Tobbi.
I feel like actually any amendment we would make would probably just make us seem
Creepy.
like very shady.
Yep.
So let's just leave the kids' note.
Leave the kids.
Leave it be and be on our way. We try to make contact if we have to address this in the future. Let the bones lay where they will.
We've been cool with that since minute one. So yeah, we're on board.
I'm sorry.
I don't mean to speak for you, Ezra, but I think we're cool here.
All right.
Forget about it.
Bye.
Okay,
Moving on.
so we have left a note
Catchphrase.
on the farmstead in the morning. The day's young. Where do we go from here, folks?
Back to the bar.
Have you eaten yet?
Brunch? What day is it? Is it Thursday?
No. Right now it is
Tavern
currently
would be phenomenal.
It is currently a Monday. However, the Gold
always
Canary
Monday.
is about 2 hours walk from here.
Let's do it. Let's get some lunch.
Let's speed walk.
We'll head back. We'll head back to the Golden Canary.
A walk into the Golden Canary montage.
Montage.
All right, so you arrive as a party at the Golden Canary. It is in the late brunching hour, although being a Monday, the brunch is not quite as prevalent.
Right. It's a
Well,
well less
Thursday.
attended Monday brunch. Than
Yes.
There's no devils
The
around.
peak day of,
Right.
of
The
Thursday.
Thursday
Yeah.
brunch is where it's at. That's when they advertise on Facebook and stuff. But
Yeah.
like medieval Facebook.
Ye old Book of
They have
Faces.
a posting board and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's their Facebook.
Yeah.
It's probably filled with a whole bunch of bullshit too.
More of a MySpace.
Yeah, it's right up until you see drawings of dicks on the job board at
it
the
probably would be
Runner
more of like a back page.
Hall. And we've gone shady as hell. Okay, so you arrive at the Golden Canary. And you
What's
are
going on?
ostensibly standing at the door of the Golden Canary.
I'm going to the bar.
I'm gonna check out some job listings.
There aren't really any job listings here.
Okay.
This is a country inn with a fantastic brunch,
Okay.
but that
Now
is not the
Thursdays.
Runner House in the city of Erlon,
Which is still much farther.
which is
walk.
still about an hour away from here.
Oh, okay.
But an hour away doesn't get you fed.
Sit down. I'm gonna sit down and grab a table that has at least 4 chairs. If these guys want to go drink, it's a little early.
I need some porridge.
Need a little bit of porridge. Okay, so
I
you
need
guys
some
are ordering
sustenance.
some food.
Yes.
You're going to the bar.
I'm
Yeah.
joining Ezra at the bar.
Okay, and you guys see the same bartender that was there last time.
Cool.
Give him a little fist bump.
He nervously and tentatively returns your fist bump. He's not quite sure where the fist bump came from, but he's gonna go with it
The
anyway.
fists of bump.
Yeah. Not so much that he's unfamiliar with the custom of fist bumping, he's just not sure why you've chosen to fist bump him this early in the morning. But, alright, so I take it you guys have ordered some drinks?
I'll take an ale.
An ale?
Glass of
buy
your
him
finest
an ale.
wine.
I'll buy him an ale too.
Alright.
Or ale. If it's being paid for, I'm gonna. Yeah, sure.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
I'll take a blue light. Ooh.
it's dirt cheap. It's a few poppers because
Cool.
it's, ale and wine at a country bar. And the rest, Hoblet, what are you doing?
I'll have steak and eggs and a goat milk mimosa.
A dutiful little server, human but a little person, rushes off to the kitchen to go get it. Go get the order in. Well, Peridot, are you ordering anything?
Ooh, yes I am. I will have a bowl of porridge, please.
And 1 bowl of porridge, and the order goes in on the stumpy little legs of our server.
An extra goat's milk for me. Hold the mimosa. Extra pungent.
Extra pungent. You've got it. And just quick little short-stepped scurry that this short person does. Now, speaking of short people, there is yet another short person by the name of Felix, chilling at a table in the corner.
Quinn notices he wasn't here the last time, and kind of moseys up to his table. Quinn likes to meet new people.
Of course, Quinn likes to meet new
likes
people.
to
It's a
make-
very Quinn thing
He likes,
to do,
he likes to make friends.
especially with a little bit of social lubricant.
Exactly.
Peridot looks over and sees a fellow gnome.
I know, right? And how rare are they in the kingdom of Vesh?
Especially a gnome that he knows.
a gnome that he knows.
He is a gnome that he knows.
Habla, take a look over there. I think I know that guy. I know that gnome.
Where have we seen that gnome before?
I don't think you have, but I know him from a long time ago.
Oh, an old friend of yours.
Felix?
And Felix kind of like can hear his name like called from across the bar and like looks up. He's like, Paradil!
Oh, Felix Flizzle.
Oh, my old friend!
Good lord, what have we gotten ourselves
Yeah, okay,
into?
okay.
I know Quinn was walking toward him, but he now kind of does a 180 and just walks right back to the bar.
All right, back to the bar you go.
Paradil, my old friend. It's been many years. What are you doing away from the forge?
Well, my compass has taken me wayward, my friend, and I've joined this band of adventurers, and, well, I'm trying a different path. What are you doing here?
I'm just here doing research on local fauna.
Oh, that sounds like something Felix Fizzlebottom might get into. Am I right, my friend?
Well, you know, I just love the alchemy.
Oh, Parrot Hildy D.
Good lord.
If we weren't already nerds.
All right, gnomes, enough of this.
Who's, hello, Mr. Dwarf.
I am Hoblet the Smasher.
Oh, Hablet, yes, I've heard your name down in the hovels of Dunedin.
You will go by Felix?
Felix, yes.
Fair enough. Hoblet's gonna kind of turn towards the bar as he realizes that he's trapped in a situation that he no longer wants to be in. And he's going to loudly call for Quinn and Ezra with his hand up in the air. Quinn, Ezra, come here. Meet a new friend.
Quinn kind of like looks around like as if Hoblet is no one he knows at all.
Quinn, over here, Quinn.
Fine.
Ezra, you as well.
No, wait, hold on. Is Zero still here too?
Zero, actually right
I know
now,
him too.
you hear Zero kind of trundling toward the stairs.
I kind of stop him really quick. I kind of put my hand up. Like, hold on. Hold on. Does he? Can I call his name? Like, is he trying to like be all secret? Like, Zerokins. Hey.
And he just comes to a stop. 1, 2, 3, like just like a 3 seconds of just dead stop staring ahead before he turns and slowly walks over towards you guys.
Zero, I don't mean to take you away from. You seem a bit shaken, friend. But I just wanted to say hello from the Omega Project. It's been how is your research progressing?
The research continues.
I see. Well, listen, I don't want to keep you any longer than you need to be here. You seem like you could use some recalibrations. Do you require any assistance?
Not at the moment. I will be happy is the word, right? Yes. I'll be happy to catch up with you if you're still around once I'm done with calibrations. But something just not quite right. That's the word, right. Something is not quite right.
I see.
Right now. I think I'm having a language processor
Yeah,
failure.
I kind of like started just
I'll
patting
be
him on
back.
like the, well, at this point.
He
you know,
just
from where I'm
slowly
standing.
turns back and trundles back kind of toward the stairs.
Yeah, okay.
Quinn kind of knowing and being more astute to Zero's issues and what's going on and noticing that he's obviously not the same, and knowing that Felix seems to know him now, is a little bit more intrigued with Felix.
Sure.
So I kind of saunter over a little bit more confidently than I would have before. So how do you know Zero?
Oh, he and I we're research partners at the Omega Project.
Quinn feels like Felix could be useful in the group, so he kind of nudges to Hoblet and says, I think we should keep him around.
We could give him a tryout.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I can take some time away from my studies to assist you.
You just shanghaied him into an adventuring party.
Hooray!
Like, it's not peer pressure, Felix, but you're coming with us.
That sounds fine with me. So what are we up to then? I mean, are you guys like looking? You guys have like a job or like
Breakfast.
what brings you here?
The
You guys-
first job is breakfast.
You guys are like now in conversation, so I'm gonna take my beer and walk over
Sure.
to you guys.
Thanks for joining the group, Ezra.
Well, sure. I could use a bite to you. In fact, I actually just ordered some eggs myself. Is this an eating montage?
Yeah, I suppose this is an eating montage. Are you guys
Or
all
drinking
sitting around the
montage,
same
yeah.
table, or
Liquid.
we're not
Liquid-
split up or
liquid
anything?
breakfast, I
breakfast?
guess.
Yeah.
Ezra's at the bar, but
Is Ezra still at the bar?
he
No,
walked
he's.
away.
I'm
Oh,
over
you
with
walked
you guys.
back, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all
I'm
together.
about to say, I thought he joined the party. We don't have a split party, even though this is not a dungeon and is in fact a bar.
We proceed with the eating and drinking montage.
Chomp chomp montage.
Spaghetti?
Maybe.
I mean, what else are you gonna have with a goat milk mimosa, really?
Steak and eggs this morning.
I did have
Yes.
a spaghetti brunch.
That is the right answer. A steak and eggs is always kind of a right answer for breakfast.
Touche.
All right. So what are you guys getting into today?
Running away from certain apparel, like
let's
cowards.
not necessarily tell him everything.
Yeah, it's not.
We know you're lawful good and all, but
I'm gonna kind of like nudge Paradil, like.
I won't press.
aggressively.
I won't press. I won't press.
From here, we're headed to find a new assignment. We've just finished our last task. We
What?
wanted to refuel and reorganize.
Well, in that case, I will just gather my things and I'll be right back down. Kind of like scampers up the stairs real quick, and you see him come back after a few moments with like this like giant like backpack full of like a random assortment of things, and you kind of see he's got these like giant goggles on, that like it seems like he can like adjust the lenses on to like see better, and just kind of like it almost seems like this backpack it's just right at the point where it's almost too heavy for him.
Like the coolest kid in the 3rd grade.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's like, okay, I am ready to go.
Before that sentence even gets out of your mouth, Zero reaches over and grabs by the back, like the top of the straps, and kind of lifts it off your shoulders a little bit and looks at you. Why do you insist on carrying this thing all the time? You know you're going to fall over after 2 miles, just like you always do.
Listen, I need, these are my things, and I need them.
I know you need your things, and I know they need to come with you. And Zero, not even asking, just kind of removes the backpack and puts it over one of his shoulders pretty easily.
Oh, you're coming with us today, Zero.
Well, I certainly wasn't going to stay behind.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, friend.
So we're headed from here to,
I think Erelon is the closest city.
Erelon is the closest city, and it is the closest runner house if you guys are looking for jobs.
It's like an hour from here.
friends, I'd like to get some better armor digs. Could we stop at a shop before we hit the runner house?
I have no problem with that.
Let's do it.
Thanks, God.
We need all the help we can get.
So that's where we're headed.
Okay, so you guys have headed out. You have ostensibly paid for your food and drinks, I assume, correct?
Yes.
Good. All right, so we've paid for our food and drinks. The price of food and drink I generally count as relatively negligible,
Yeah, sure.
so
That's fine.
I'm not too worried
This is
about
your game
whether or not
tonight,
you
Dave.
guys are plunking down a
This is
few
your game
gold
tonight.
for it.
As
Don't
a-
worry, you'll make up for it when you have to buy armor.
Right.
As it happens, they just happen to be taking excess over here at the inn restaurant as payment.
That's fair. You guys still have the scalps, so.
So, and you're headed out.
Like a newborn baby.
Do we proceed impeded to Erelon?
You proceed to Erelon.
Yay!
And how are you getting to Erelon? By foot?
Probably.
Yeah.
By foot. So you arrive at the city gates of Erelon at about, with food, we're going to say about 11:30 in the afternoon.
Wait, 11:30 in the 11:30 p.m.
No, 11:30 in the just before afternoon. Don't semantics me.
Yeah, there's no real 11:30 in the afternoon.
I was like, wait a minute.
It's
what?
late morning.
Bitch, I will cut you.
I'm gonna leave
DM
it
is
in because I'm gonna make
actively
fun of you.
threatening the players. I'm not sure.
However long
This
this
is in the
You
rules.
probably
is.
In version 6, could they address that?
Anyways,
This is the afternoon that comes before noon. All right.
Look, 11:30 in the pre-lunch time, you show up at the gates.
Excellent.
The gates aren't locked. There are guards there who eye you warily as you enter the town. They seem to take a note, but they don't say anything to you as you pass by.
Okay.
All right. So
Quinn
you
notices, but
yeah.
doesn't really. He just keeps a mental check of that.
Now we're headed.
Flinch at one. Flinch at one.
No, I'm not trying to start trouble.
Don't think about it.
Hoblet looks at the
Do we
guard
need to already
shack.
cut you off?
Yep. Nothing really at the guard shack. There's just one guy posted on either side of the big old barn-looking doors that are the city gates.
He also reaches back while he looks at him and adjusts Trixie real quick. just adjusts it on his back.
All right.
Their expressions don't change.
Good.
So I guess on to the shops.
To the shops.
Yep. So what is it? Where do I go for armor?
Well, you wouldn't go to Balthar's,
No, that's Balthar's Blades and Blunts.
Blades and Blunts.
Right.
You're going to a shop very simply labeled as the Armory.
Okay, I like it.
How original.
Yeah.
Well, I heard
Look,
about
you,
these
you're,
guys.
you're selling armor. You don't need to reinvent the wheel here. It is about 2 blocks from the runner house because, well, they know where to put their business. So about two blocks out, and it's about a 2-story. It looks like it was a converted house that's now a storefront. It's got forge and bellows and all that towards the back on the first floor. You assume the residence is on the second floor if you were really concerned about that. But you're here to buy armor.
Can I afford any kind of armor upgrade?
What are you wearing right now?
Can you trade in?
Chainmail.
You're wearing chain? Your next up is splint, but that's like just looking at that on the dummy, that's looking at about 200 gold for the set.
All right. So this looks to be
Now, wait. Quinn steps up. We can always haggle a bit, couldn't we?
The shopkeeper looks at you, lowers his glasses and squints. You could try. Just the look on the shopkeeper's
minute.
face, this is going to be the most fun he has all day.
Wait a minute. 30 seconds. Could we take the jewel that we got from this last thing and try and sell it somewhere?
You could attempt to. This is going to be kind of a tough jewel to sell. But
That would give us all more money.
yes, it would. A diamond the size of a grape?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's going to give you a few gold. And by a few gold, I mean, how much is the Hope Diamond worth?
Lots of gold. Probably need
That's
someone to-
the issue. Is it's going to be very hard to fence a jewel like that. But if and when you do, it is going to make you some money.
Zero doesn't want to use it as a focusing prism still.
Zero wants a lot of things, but Zero isn't talking much right now.
Right.
You may want to take advantage of this.
All right. Well, after glancing over the... Oh, are we haggling? Let's haggle. I got bad... what would it be?
I mean, I'm with you.
Oh, actually, I do have good charisma. How about going to attempt to haggle...
All right. You're making a charisma check.
What's the price? 200?
200.
And I'm trying to haggle him down to 85?
Are you trying to?
Oh,
are you
well-
trading in your chainmail too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's another bargaining chip.
Yes.
How much is my chainmail worth?
Your chainmail, you would be able to sell that for about 40.
Okay, so then I would be trying to bargain him down to 125.
Good luck.
Is this even possible before I attempt this throw?
Well,
Again, I can spot you.
Well, you can actually use like the help action.
Well, no, I'm not
Advantage,
talking about that yet. I'm talking financially.
My
I can
thought
help you.
is if I try to get him down to 125, maybe he settles somewhere in the middle with me, and then I would see what. I don't want to make him an offer over 125 if I can get him down to 125, you know what I mean? But if he says no, but I could do 150, then maybe I'll ask you for 25.
Okay. Yeah. Start where you are.
Start where I'm at.
But
That's where I'm
just
going.
let you know you have
Okay.
wiggle room.
Okay.
And then going back to that, I obviously with
Your charisma.
if not better charisma than you.
I have +4.
I have of what's your? You mean?
+2. Well, persuasion. Yeah, +4. Yeah, he's good.
Oh yeah, we'll make that a
And then I have a
persuasion check,
+7. So how does help work again? I forget.
Help. You just give him advantage on the roll.
Okay. Yeah. I'll step up with you.
Bitchin'.
Help you out.
So after I receive help from Quinn,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm rolling with advantage.
You are rolling with advantage.
19.
And what are you saying then?
125.
25.
We've traveled a long way, sir. Trying to sell you my armor. It's been through many fights. Still
Well, that's
tough as
not- that's-
nails.
Many fights isn't really a selling point. How about we go 175? Next round, make another check. This is haggling. We're going back and forth here.
Well, you still have advantage, by the way,
Oh, I do.
because I'm with you.
12.
All right. That armor's in pretty rough shape there. I'd probably go 160. Make another check.
One more time.
You trying to talk him down?
Try and talk him down to get a little closer.
I know, but what's your next
What- yeah,
price
what was
that
your-
you're suggesting?
If you did 140, I could do it.
Roll on it.
21.
Ooh. 145. Final offer.
Hoblet turns to Quinn, and as they've had a discussion that Quinn would help him out here, he says that he'd need 20 gold from him to make this deal happen, and asks if that's something that could be done. Can we do that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can spot you 20. I was thinking about doing something else, but let's play nice.
It's a team effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
I
right.
was thinking about maybe, pulling out Daddy's dagger, but,
Right.
The
whatever.
shopkeeper with a
We'll play
broad
this.
grin extends his hand.
Right. You have a deal, sir.
So, all right, and Hoblet shakes.
Yep.
The deal is sealed. 145. So,
Hoblet zeroed out. I'm broke as a joke.
but you are now the proud owner of Splint Mail, which means you now have an AC of 17 before anything else
Awesome.
tacks on, like shields and stuff.
And I turn to Hoblet and I just say, here's 20, and I won't even charge you interest.
You're a good man, Quinn. All right, so now we can go about our business to the
All right, so is anybody else buying anything at the armory while you're here?
Nope. Never.
Nope. Okay. So you now depart the armory, and it is about 12 o'clock in the actual afternoon.
No, that would be noon.
You just cut us all off from making
Is it a
12
second
o'clock.
Wow.
past
Yeah.
noon?
Rob.
Like,
Then
I
it's
was ready.
afternoon.
I had one.
We got Rob.
Okay, so it's afternoon. It's 12:03 afternoon.
Yeah, because
It
12
is
is
now.
not really afternoon at
Right,
all.
it's noon.
Because it's noon.
Noon.
Yeah, but the moment you get a second past noon, it is now afternoon. So I can actually side with you on this one. Other glasses are off.
Liam, stab somebody.
It's 12 o'clock. What are you doing?
Let's go to the runner house.
Yeah, let's go to the runner house.
To the runner house,
Yeah.
which is about a 5-minute walk away, and you saunter into the runner house. It's a little bit dead because, well, it's noon on a Monday, and most hardworking runners were probably up drinking and partying until some absolutely ridiculous hour, and they're still either sleeping or hungover.
Cool. So we've got our pick of the litter.
Pick the litter, except the board is just a little bit empty right now.
Ooh, is there anything on the board?
New stuff hasn't really come in. There is one job, and it looks a little big ticket, and it is all the way over in the city of Tarantus,
Which is how, yeah.
which is like a quarter of the way across the world.
Yeah, we have to probably take a ship there.
It's a jewel heist. So you're stealing a jewel. Payout is 5,000 gold.
Jeez.
Wow.
It's a little too tasty to turn down.
I'm in.
Let's go steal a jewel.
I'd like to get some more information as to who we're stealing this jewel from.
Oh,
This one may not be long for the group, friends.
I mean, mean, I'm happy to help. I'd like to know what we're getting into.
Yeah, is there anyone?
A jewel heist.
Is there any cashier? Any?
So you would take that to the checkout table.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a half-elven woman sitting at the table eyes you coolly.
And I eye her sultrily.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
I-
Sultrily?
It is now.
Her
Oh,
expression
I
doesn't
made it up on
change
Quinn.
much. If anything, she kind of gets the Michaela Maroney is not impressed face.
I'm just impressed with myself, so I'm cool.
Oh, that's fair.
Hey, do what you gotta. But she does ask.
I think she's impressed by me.
All right, folks, what are your credentials? This is an S tier job.
Credentials. Oh, actually,
Credentials, what have you done? I'm not just handing a 5,000 gold jewel heist to the first Joe jackasses who walk in off the street.
What have we done? We've defeated.
We
an
fought
ogre,
Leatherface.
Befriended.
We've
the
defeated
devil.
many ogres and the devil.
We lost
Survived
a child.
training.
Oh, we can tell him we beat.
I mean,
I don't know
completed
how much weight
contracts.
Razi.
Yeah, why don't we say we have connections to
What kind
Razi?
of weight?
I don't know if that would be a
Razi
good thing
will-
or a bad thing, though.
Yeah, and then they're like, well,
Who's
So-
Razzie?
Yeah, I don't-
Razi's dead.
I don't think we should.
Felix is
We've
like, what?
completed
We're
one
not- Razi's not
contract
dead.
with ease.
No, we didn't kill Razi.
Looking
Razi
for
helped
a
us.
I
second.
feel
Razi
like
helped.
Razi's.
Oh,
Who'd you
yeah,
complete
ogre.
this
Razi's
contract
our
with?
friend.
I don't know if I have anything
Blood of the
from you
devil.
guys.
Razi's our.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
But
I got
Those
the
are
ogre
quotation
and him
marks.
confused.
who have you completed this contract with? What runner house?
This runner house? What did we do?
We found
Kind of as a sidebar, that was an independent contract.
Yeah, we
That
didn't
was
do anything
paid.
with
That
the
was
runner house.
Good
that was
friend.
paid out by the contractor,
Did
not
for
by
a
the runner
friend.
hall.
We did it for a friend.
Yeah, that was an independent one.
We're nice people.
Okay, now you're
For a friend.
now she snatches it out of your hand. You're definitely not doing this job. This is a jewel heist, and you come at me with your nice.
We have been
Nice is a
independent.
disadvantage. You're robbing jewels here.
I want to try and take the note from her hand.
Okay,
Like,
make a strength check.
wait, let me think. Not fighter, but I kind of want to like sleight of hand.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sleight of hand. So make your sleight of hand check.
I got 9.
9. Yeah, no, you do
No.
not succeed in getting it away from her. You do succeed in making her pissed.
Okay, hold on.
Go sit down and let the adults here talk about this job.
Okay.
Ha ha ha! For once, it's not Hoblet.
Are you
fucking
go?
up.
Are you going anywhere?
Yeah, I kind of just like hang outside the runner house.
Oh, you're going all the way outside the runner house. Okay, mission accomplished.
So I have.
You got
I hope
run,
this says
son.
nothing too bad about Felix because he's really a nice guy. But I happen to have a forgery kit. I would like to try to see if I could forge some credentials here to like show that I've completed like a good amount and they can stick.
Okay,
with me.
where are you going to be using this forgery kit?
I mean, not right in front of her face.
Okay.
I might. It's like, I actually left my credentials in the carriage. I'll bring them out. I just met these folks. Well, some of them I actually know this gnome here, but I can vouch for our experience. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna run back to our carriage.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
So I'm just gonna see. With forgery kit, I'm just proficient in using it. So I'm just gonna give this just roll it in proficiency bonus. That's it.
Yeah.
Nice.
19 for forging credentials.
Okay. So you have forged several papers.
Yeah, of just like just different like legitimate looking contracts that I've completed as Felix Fizzlebottom.
Okay.
And I bring them in, and I'm like, here, these are my credentials, and I can vouch for these fellas. I've met them, and they seem capable.
She looks at one, eyes it, flips it over, looks at another one, eyes it, flips it over, looks at another one. She kind of gets a little bit of a her eyebrow raises just a little bit. Not quite full on, people's eyebrow or anything, but a little quizzical there.
We do not smell what she's cooking. Sorry.
And she immediately folds up the contract for the jewel heist and hands it directly to Felix.
Thank you, ma'am.
Best of luck, Mr. Fizzlebottom. I expect great things.
Okay, so I kind of unfurl it and would like to read the details.
Okay, yeah, if you guys, she just says, if you guys would like to step away a little bit, we got other people who might want to come here.
Let's
who
go
are
outside
working
and
here.
get
Yes. We'll inspect it. We'll inspect
I turn to Hoblet and I say, I told you he'd be useful.
Nice. Strong work, little one.
Yeah,
That's
don't ask
my
me where I
buddy
learned that.
Felix.
So you guys just came outside.
I say we head outside and grab Ezra and his Shane.
Well, you you write all this paperwork for for all these science papers all the time. You just kind of figure out how to word things professionally.
Crafty little one.
Yeah.
A lot of it's almost a boilerplate legal document.
Right, exactly.
X, Y. You're stealing a jewel from some count, and it is really hard to pronounce his name. It doesn't look human. It doesn't look gnomish. It doesn't look dwarvish.
It just looks like a bunch of gibberish.
Yeah,
So we're just gonna call him the Count.
the count. Something like I don't know how many comics you read. That one short little motherfucker who keeps messing with Superman,
Oh yeah.
Mizipit, or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
couldn't.
yeah.
Yeah, it reads like that.
Okay, fair. So
Can any of us make some sort of insight check? Is that what you call it? Yeah.
History.
Can any of us make some
Well, if
sort
it's
of
not
check?
dwarvish, if it's not any of the languages that we speak,
It's
would it
not
check?
anything common, so you can make a history check at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna.
You're reaching out of your field here.
Guys, let me see if I can make any sense of this name.
I have a +4 history. That's a 13.
13. Tip of your tongue. And you're getting there. It's tip of your tongue, but you don't have it.
Quinn's done a lot of traveling and whatnot, so I'm gonna do a quick check. 17.
17. Dragonkin.
Okay.
Tarantus.
Yeah.
Does this document?
Tarantus is the sort of city that anyone would roll up in.
Yeah. This.
Right.
Yep.
So this guy, or this note or posting. I mean, does it have like a contact that we need to meet with in the city at all? Is there someone like?
No,
So
there's
this is
no
just-
contact in the city. It's this guy has this jewel. Get it and bring it back
To this runner
here
house.
to this runner house in Erewhon.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna have to learn a little bit more about this guy. Yeah. Is there like a ferry or something that we can charter out of here, to get to Tarantus, or would we have to like find a way on foot?
I think your nearest major ferry would probably be in High Rock.
Playing D&D here, is this like a boat, or are we talking about a magical ferry that flies around?
No.
We're talking about a boat.
A boat.
About a boat. Talking about a
Now,
boat.
yeah, if you want to make a deal with the Fae, that may get you there.
But they're really far away.
One, they're far away. Two, I don't think you know what you're getting into making deals with the Fae just for travel.
Right.
No.
Yeah. No. All right.
The
so
she will eat you.
Fair enough.
Like
What?
actual eat.
Fair enough.
Who this man?
Ooh. I'll edit more crickets in.
Pundia.
Who earns?
So
So
maybe we see if maybe there's like some sort of caravan that heads out to Tyrannus from here, so maybe we can kind of join. I mean, like
Yeah.
6 of us can hoof it on foot, but it's gonna take us like a week or more to get there.
yeah,
Where's High Rock from here?
High Rock is.
Oh, High Rock, not at Tarantus.
Yeah, no, you're not going directly to Tarantus. You're going to High Rock, and you should be able to catch something from the city of the Spire there.
Let's
It
do it.
is 2 days ride, not walk, but ride to the southwest. Well, south by southwest. There are major roads. You may be able to catch a wagon going that way if you were to pay for it.
Could we all ride Zero like a horse?
Yeah, can you sprout wheels?
Felix probably
Zero
could.
hears that and looks at you. And you now find yourself under the disapproving stare of a giant robot.
Oh, sorry, chap. Take a joke.
You might need to go back to the armory and see if they sell underwear as well.
I've soiled myself.
Yeah, I'd like to check to see if there's like a carriage that like heads down to High Rock from here, so we can maybe ride instead of.
Okay.
Yeah, get there a little faster.
Yeah, I can throw a couple gold to like pay for our journey.
All right. There's nothing going out yet today. You may be able to catch something tomorrow morning.
Well, let's do that. We have the job. I mean, like there doesn't seem to be a time limit on this. So let's get there, so that we're not like exhausted
Yeah.
by the time we get to High Rock.
So
the roads are
there's
dangerous.
kind of a primitive freight depot a little bit south of the city, and at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning you should be able to catch your ride.
Cool. Let's get arrested.
I mean, down the road, is there like somewhere to stay over there?
Is it like
Well,
12:05 in the
it's
afternoon
by south
now?
of the city. I mean, like just outside of the gates.
Oh.
So do whatever you got to do tonight before you head out. You have a free evening. A free evening, as it were.
It's a very rare opportunity, I feel like, for the Hapless Heroes to have a free evening.
I mean, we've just been walking and drinking all day. Or at least
And
I
shopping
have.
and haggling.
Pretty much have a free day.
And
Well,
you
so
had to
let's walk and drink
you
some more.
just
Yeah.
conned
Wait,
your
can I
way
make
into
another
a job that will pay
Oh,
enough
boy.
gold. Like 5,000 gold, if you were to retire right after that, is enough gold for the 5 of you to live on for most of the rest of your lives.
That's
Like,
true.
that's, I mean, there's a robot with no needs, and 5 living people, 1,000 gold is a lot of gold.
Nice.
Shall we see if there's any shows in town?
Oh, show! What a delight!
I'd like to see some music. Here, the Morningwood Inn has got some great bands.
In fact, there is some entertainment at the Morningwood Inn this evening.
Let's check it out.
All right. Freaking gnomes.
How do we know that?
How do we know that? Because there are signs actually posted all over town.
Oh. Hey guys, I see a sign.
Yes. The usual stuff you'd see plastered up on the side of buildings. I mean, this isn't quite New York, but, a little, a few bills
So
are
it's
posted.
billboard-
Yes, some
yeah.
bills are posted for Moxie the Magnificent and Heimdall the Mysterious, a traveling bard and illusionist combo.
Sounds great. Let's check it out.
sexy.
Well, Moxie the Magnificent definitely is. She's quite a looker.
Let's hit it.
And they are performing the Morningwood Inn this evening.
We're there.
All right.
All right,
go.
so you guys proceed to the Morningwood Inn. You arrive, and the same doddering old man is still running the show.
Mhm.
He's still a little oblivious. I think he might be a little bit deaf in one ear, but he runs a very nice place.
I'm old. That was him.
I don't know if he'd be quite so declaratory, but I really love how you said it, so we're going with it. I am old.
Are there any seats near the stage?
Yeah, it's still kind of mid-afternoon, actual afternoon, and they haven't quite gotten there yet. But if you're looking into getting lodging for the night, it's going to be a little bit busy. You may want to reserve your rooms if you're doing that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. And that's going to be about 5 gold for one of the big suite up there that can house all 6 of you guys for the evening.
Okay.
What a deal!
Here, I'll toss a couple. Yeah, I'll toss like 2 gold pieces in just there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 5 for everybody, not
Yeah.
5 each.
Yeah, it's 5 for the room.
Oh, okay.
I'll toss 2.
You got none, so
I
I'll
have
toss one.
0 gold.
I'll toss 2.
I'm
You're-
tossing. I'm
Yeah.
tossing.
I'll toss one
golden.
and then.
All right. Yeah,
Where
so
we
we
got it.
Okay, so you guys have a room for the evening. It's about mid-afternoon. Folks are still setting up the stage at the far end. So as you go in, you're going in the building at kind of, I would say, almost the front left corner of the building. Like, the building extends off to your right. Directly in front of you are the stairs that would go up to the lodgings on the 2nd floor. Slightly off to the right, you see a hallway that goes sort of towards the back of the building. The bar is there. You can kind of see that there's a little kitchen area behind that. And off towards the right, there are about 12, 13 round tables and a little kind of raised stage area about 10 feet deep by about 25 feet wide at the end of the building there.
I say we, get our stuff in our rooms and just take a seat and let's just enjoy the night.
Wait for the show.
Wait for the show. Okay. So you guys get settled in. You guys have your rooms. And we're now
Perhaps
at maybe
pick up a couple
about
flagoons of ale.
Yeah.
With what money?
I got
Your
him.
money.
I got him.
I've got Hoblet for a
you
bit.
are Hoblet right now. I mean that is so Hoblet. Getting drunk off of someone else's money.
Big time.
I just feel like tanking him up was well worth it.
It's true.
Yes. It's not the
I feel
worst
like my money
idea
went to a
that we've
went to a
had
good
all day.
cause.
But okay,
You've tanked him
so
up and now you're getting
you're
him
all
tanked.
sort of chilling
That-
out at the
that's
bar
the
right
goal.
now.
Yeah, we're kind of
Yes.
probably all at the bar.
All right.
And probably
I want
gonna take our
Hoblet to
drinks
do
to
my
our
bidding.
table.
Smash things.
Want him to destroy everything in our wake.
All right. So we're getting on. The show has started, and they're just killing it up there. She's kind of playing some lute music in the background, setting up a really good sound stage, while this guy, who... Quinn, make a perception check.
Passive perception? Or?
No, active perception. You're watching the show. 6. Okay, you don't notice too much. Oh, this guy is a really good illusionist. Like, he might have some power. You can't really tell because you don't know.
Sorry, I've been doing that all night.
Yeah.
Could I run a perception check on it?
Sure. You're actively watching the show, right?
I'm
All
magic too. Any wardrobe malfunctions?
No, there are no wardrobe
that's what I was looking
malfunctions.
for.
They're shit hot tonight.
21.
21, and yeah, this guy is doing stage illusions that are both your usual card trick stage illusions. He is really subtly slipping actual magic in while he's doing it.
Slippery bastard.
Yeah,
He's using magic.
he's good. It's a great show. Everyone's really lapping it up. Is anyone going to the bar for more drinks as the night progresses?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ezra.
I got Hoblet
Ezra,
I got Hoblet one,
as
too.
you go over to the bar, you are met by human woman. She's kind of got short blonde
Your
hair.
favorite type of woman.
And she saunters up to you and looks at you. Runner, right?
Say that again.
Runner, right?
Like hit on her?
No, she's
She's
asking
hitting
you
on
if
you.
you're a runner.
Oh. I thought you were asking me to run her.
He's like, I have a girlfriend.
I was like, what?
Runner, right? You're gonna run her, right?
Yeah, just grab her by the pussy.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, so no, she's asking you if you are a runner.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You are a runner.
You've piqued her interest.
Nice.
So, what have you done lately?
Some running.
You know, I got into a fight. You might want to see my scars. Look at my hand.
Where'd you get that from?
You know, me and my
And she
pal-
kind of takes your hand.
Yeah.
But
She's got
I
very
pull
nice
it
soft
away. I
hands.
don't want to
Is
touch
Paradol nearby
So-
that I can make some sort of motion to get this dude to stop a puff in his chest, and maybe we want to be a little
No.
bit more
See,
discreet.
Quinn's definitely up at the bar as well, and he's having a grand old time watching this.
Yeah.
Um,
You know, she's kind of shifting a little bit closer to you. Aw, you can tell me a little more, can't you?
I'm just making faces at Ezra,
Some moon gestures.
like very very
Suggestive.
suggestive
The
gestures.
humpy mouth blowjob. Thingy dings.
He might be illustrating things on napkins and putting them behind this woman's
like showing you.
Deadpool drawings.
yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Come to the bar.
Quinn gives him a
Well-
big thumbs up.
Well, no, she's already right next to you at the bar.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
no, everybody's at the tables, right?
She's there at the bar, and she's hitting on you. But she, tell her a little something. A hot chick is looking to get regaled with stories. Regale some stories, Ezra.
We're just, me and a few of my pals over here get into these serious fights sometimes. So,
So Quinn walks up to him,
usually do
puts
all
his
the
hand
heavy
on his
lifting.
shoulder, and he goes,
and I
"Oh, he's
punch
being
these
humble.
guys. I really.
He killed a dragon. Just sliced his head right off. Watch the whole thing."
I was there. I
You
did
did
that.
it.
I
You
did
were
that.
there.
Yeah, I did that.
So,
Ezra is
wait,
unnaturally
Ezra
slick.
wasn't.
It's
Ezra.
terrible.
You know, your friends do you a lot of credit looking out for you like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome, Ezra. Now, what have you done, though? What have you really done?
I don't know. I'm getting nervous.
What are you looking at me for?
I need an adult. I need an
Adorable
adult.
twat.
That's a pity. Maybe next time you're in town, you'll tell me some stories. And she takes her drink and wanders off.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Quinn just kind of
Struck out.
takes his full ale and kind of passes it to Ezra, kind of as a gesture of
Oh, but I still order a beer.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
So I'm double fisting at this
As
point.
far as Ezra's concerned, this girl just walks up to him at a bar and interrupts him ordering a drink, and that's just like, I guess I have to have a conversation with you.
I believe the phrase is "Bye, Felicia."
All
I
right,
didn't know what I
so
was getting into.
Felicia, you didn't even ask her name.
Well, clearly it's
She's
Felicia.
asking me questions.
Yeah, I know. Conversations
I feel
go
like
two ways.
I feel like I'm in middle school. Like this is hilarious.
This is great.
I don't know, dude.
What do you mean you don't know? This is actually how conversations go.
Okay.
Give and people take. I didn't know there was like a lack of consensus on this.
So Quinn makes a mental note that he's decided that one of his goals in this campaign is to get Ezra laid. that is now one of his mental goals.
It sounds like just by the gauging that conversation.
Yeah,
it's
like
gonna be quite
I'm
the
so glad
challenge.
that Quinn was there to watch that because
Yeah.
now he can give him his skills. And
Oh, Dave's writing it down.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
writing
gonna
this
happen.
down.
that is a goal. That is a Quinn goal, is to get Ezra laid.
Get Ezra.
I think that's all of our goal now.
I like
Laid.
it needs to
Great.
be.
I think that's
I
it.
pretty much pass on the word to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like this is a sub goal of what we're doing for the next week.
So, I've had a little bit of a brain moment. Fran, do you remember what year this is?
1374. It's 1374.
Okay, so we officially have a side quest, Trim Trek 1374. So the show continues. They play till about midnight. You guys, I would like everyone here to make a constitution check.
Oh boy.
Everybody who's been drinking, or everybody?
Everybody. I'm assuming you've all been drinking.
You got a
Right.
12.
Haredale, you've got a
plus
12.
2 is 14.
14. Okay, you're holding up pretty well, but you are pretty tipsy.
Doesn't
9.
take much for a no.
9.
Felix got a 9.
Felix is in the tank.
5.
Hoblet is Hoblet. Ezra.
7.
Yep, you two are drinking away your sorrows. After an hour later, you actually realize that you struck out.
I'm crying drunk at this point.
Yep, you are.
Well, Hoblet and Felix.
Oh, a 9, and I'm right alongside of him, just hoping that he cries more.
So, Paradil, you are the only even modestly sober person by the
Well,
time
clearly.
they leave the stage.
And I'm pissed.
You're the modestly sober person all the time.
I hate taking care of drunk people.
Play another song. Do the dance.
Learn to hold your liquor,
I
man.
feel like Hoblet just starts throwing glassware. Like,
At
want
this
you guys
point,
to start
Trixie,
singing
there's
it
a good
around.
chance Trixie is out and he's strumming it like an air guitar.
Felix is actually talking to nobody right now. He's just having a conversation with literally no one. But
Yeah,
he's assuming
and it's
that everyone's
probably
listening.
just packed with jargon, too.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably all it is. Like he started like about an hour ago, and everyone
Yeah.
has stopped listening about 5 minutes into it. He's just been going off for.
I have to listen to that
Fantastic.
gnome
Yeah.
talk about the matriculating Rebulon one more time.
Oh, but the matriculating Rebuon is such a fascinating device.
Someone shut him up.
Good God, guys.
All right, so here we are. It is the end of the evening. It is closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here
But we do
unless you're
stay
staying here in your room that you paid for.
Yeah, well, I guess it's bedtime.
All right, so everyone gets hauled on up to bed. In fact, even Zero comes down and physically drags Hoblet up the stairs. Because who else was going to drag Hoblet up a flight of stairs? Yes, thud,
Not me.
thud, thud, holding you like behind him, by your collar, dragging you behind him up the stairs.
Yeah, I used some of my rope.
It's, at some point, Hoblet passes out while he's being dragged back up.
All right, so you all go to sleep. You all get some rest. It's not the greatest rest, so instead of half of your remaining hit die, you can take 1 hit die back each, if you still have any to take back.
From all the rest we've done,
Yeah, I'm.
I figured.
Yeah.
right, we're all good.
That's why we got
We're
drunk.
all
right?
pretty good.
Right,
that's why
that's
we
why
can
I
get
got drunk.
sloshed.
Don't worry. We're getting there. So, the evening has ended. You guys sleep. You wake up. How do you make sure that you wake up on time?
Oh, I was just thinking about
I set
this.
alarm on my cell phone.
I've got a music box.
You used to call me on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Paradell's got a music
gotta
box.
wake us
I'm sure
up.
He,
He's
I'm sure
sober.
he was able to tinker it enough. To...
Yeah, you guys could probably actually hack together something.
I've already got a music box.
All right.
So all it takes is a little tinkering. I apply one of Zero's clockwork things.
Yeah,
and,
a time delay
it's-
music box, which is a brilliant invention. And should you ever decide to retire, you could probably market it.
Thank
All
you.
right, so you wake up at about 7
This
in the
D&D
morning.
campaign just took a capitalistic turn. We're all quitting and working for Paradiddle, making these new devices that he's
And they lived
invented.
happily ever after.
I call it the
End of the series.
iPod.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Anyways. Sorry, Dave.
So you've woken up. It's about 8 in the morning. What are we doing?
Well,
We know it can't be 8 in the morning.
It's
It's
7
7 in the morning.
It's 7 in the morning.
Yeah, 8 in the
approaching
morning
8
is when it's leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is 7 in the morning. What are you guys doing?
Well, it's almost the
collecting our things and
afternoon,
heading
so
towards the-
No, it's not almost the afternoon.
It's pretty
Knock
much.
that Bob Ross fro right off.
We have
that was a sneak attack.
A little bit of his perfume and just kind of, dabs his neck a
Okay.
little bit.
Leaving the morning wood
Blew
inn,
over.
you find that attractive blonde from yesterday
And I immediately nudge him.
wearing armor with 3 other armored dudes, heavily armored dudes behind her.
Dude, she's a rock star. Look what you gave up.
It's a lot of woman.
Ezra. It's such a good morning to see you, Ezra.
Hey, what's up?
Yes, you and your companions should come with us.
For what?
First off, whoa.
She taps the logo of the city of Erelon on her chest. Because you're under arrest. And scene.
Whammy!
Oh shit. Is that where we're ending it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you son of a
exactly
bitch.
where I'm ending it.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I told you to be discreet, guys.
So, this has been episode 6 of the Hapless Heroes podcast. To my left, Paradiddle,
Hey.
Felix,
Good night.
Hoblet the Smasher.
Don't talk to the cops.
Should have thought of that earlier. Ezra.
God damn it.
And Quinn.
Oh, I'm used to prison.
I'm Dave, and it's been a lovely night, and we will see you guys next week. Thank you.
God damn it.
Yeah, thank you. And just a reminder, guys, you can follow us on Twitter we're at Hapless Heroes, and you can also leave us a 5-star review on iTunes if you so feel like it.
Yes, rate us, review us, 5 stars so we can get more listeners. Thank you.
I just want to give a quick shout out to someone who actually hit us up on Twitter recently. You're probably one of our first Twitter followers as of this recording, but who
Holy
knows?
shit, we
who
got
knows when this?
followers?
Yeah, we do. And so
Fantastic.
at
Thank
Joe
you.
Botics, thank you for hitting us up. We appreciate you, and thanks for adding us to your Stitcher. Hopefully, tell your friends about us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Joe.
Yeah.
And then so that's all I had to add. So I guess
All right.
with that, good night, everybody.
Good night.